or at least a significant amount of it. And still filling. It's done. Okay, good. Yes, this is looking nice and luscious because we did 2 hay contracts on this and the other field yesterday. I think we have 3 headlands to go, so I need to wait till the Valtra comes back round again, and then we're going to get out there and start baling. I think the baler is set up 240 centimetre bales, and everything else is good. And I didn't want to press that button, I wanted to press that button. It's 11 o'clock, I think we already tested the ground. So we will see how it is at 12 o'clock, although I think by 12 o'clock I'm going to be deep into baling and transporting and the like. So this does miss a little bit when it's going round the second and third row. So I'll take the time to do this, but as you can see, that row that we're generating to our left is quite huge and is going to be very, very lucrative when it comes down to producing bales. Yeah, they're going to be churning out the back like nobody's business, which is good. But yeah, getting the kern merge, I think that would be the one I would most like, because it does give me the option of doing right hand, left hand and middle. So if I'm running the merge, probably on a tractor with GPS, then I can follow it with a baler. If I'm not running the merge, then yeah, I could see the thing is if I do it as a center drop, I could generate a course plate course on the merge and then copy it to the baler, and then the baler tractor will just run around on the rows that the merge produces. It's something I can't do currently because the course plate course is halfway between me and the edge of the field. And if I copied that course over, then I'd be in the wrong place. It might be possible to use the course with a 3.5 meter offset to the left and see where that ends up going. I'm not sure. Anyway, merge is now on the inner, or the last headland, and we're not going nearly as fast as it is, so that's fine. Where is it? Oh, it's right behind us. Okay. Actually, I think for the last headland, it then gets behind me and follows me, yeah. At least until it starts doing the up and down rows, which I think it's about to do from this edge. I may be wrong. Dude, why are you still following me? Go away. Actually, this might be the edge. This might be the corner it wants to take to do the rows now. Still not even close. So With the round bales mid-size, we were getting 5,500 litres to a bale, 70% of this. So these are going to be big. It's not going to take us long to clear this field. Probably not even going to create 28 bales, all told. And obviously, you know, the other problem we had is because the merge has to go twice for each row. Oh, we've created a bale. Yay. We have to let it get ahead of us. It's 11:30 already. So it's done the first pass. Now it's going to go back. So we can lift that up. And we have more than enough horsepower to drag this while it's running. Not something I could do with the Renault. And here comes the Valtron. So I will wait here. Let it finish off that row. Oof. And turn around. And then we can start making bales in earnest. Come on, dude. It really doesn't like turning around in reverse. And as I said, I think it's probably something to do with the gearing. As opposed to something to do with the darn it. Go around again. And again, my side panel buttons are a tad tired. Alrighty. That should be more bale. Yes. I think this row we're probably going to end up doing a half and half again. Like we do with the round baler, but I think this does have a bigger pickup. So the rest of the rows we might actually be able to do in a single pass. So maybe the ends where they're just too big. And this, I think, oh, nearly got our first bale dropping out the back. Now I can't see anything. Oh, our first bale has actually dropped out the back. Well, 3 of them. Goody. But yeah, this is coming in a little bit more accurate. Better width. So I can I don't have to be messing around chuntering up and down trying to get all of the grass. One pass and done, and obviously the end bits will have to tidy up because those are huge. 7,500 litre, no, 8,000 litre bales. Oh, this is nice. And we're not slowed down having to empty it all the time either. So we'll go back round here, we'll grab that. Should have the Valtra now moving out. Still not. Okay. There he goes. Okay. this point I am now working the same row that the Valtra is, which is not ideal. Because I can turn around quicker than it can. But I can tidy up the ends as we follow it. And actually it now has to do 2 rows before I can start on the next full row. Now out of the way. Alright. Let's go do some tidying. Bit. We didn't get a clean sweep by the looks of it. But it's much better than we get from the round baler. I think with that round baler I kind of want to get something that will merge smaller rows. It's nice to be able to merge big rows, but really bottom line, the balers are challenged with that. Guessing a forage harvester pickup head probably works, but again that's an expense I'm not really looking to fork out for right now. Okay, merges on the row on the return. At this point I think we'll sweep down here and come back on the next row. Hopefully. Let's do that. And I can lift it up. Actually, I'll do that again. So lowering the safety weight at the front so that we can actually use it to push the bales out of the way. Kind of cool. Lift it. And back in the cab. Because can't see through the trees. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That's the right thing. And I'll do a check on bale count at the end of this. 1144. What I might be able to do is, if I get this all baled, we'll collect the bales, we'll deliver the bales, we'll complete the contract, and then I'll do something like looking at polishing off at least one of the cultivation contracts. That way I'm not working into the night. Yeah, with that round baler, I have to do these rows twice, which isn't the greatest. Going to pile through here, which is probably going to make a bale and might make a mess. Hopefully not. Ooh, we are kind of lucky there. What was on its way back? I might have put that right where it needs to not be. Nope, we good. We were lucky. But clearing down that ridge at the end does mean that the row ridges aren't going to be as high. Good thing. Let's lower the weight, push that, and lift it back up again. And I'll do it again up this end. weight. Push the bale out the way and let's scooch round to the right. Get that bit, I'll get that one. I don't really have to go too heavy on collecting the bits. I mean, this is way more bales than we actually need for this contract, by about double. Okay, he's turning around. I need to get back in the cab. Try this row from the cab, see how we do. Probably make a huge mess of it, but hey, whatever. So I haven't received an email yet to say my train's on the way. Which I was kind of expecting sometime this morning since I paid yesterday. Normally the dispatcher doesn't get to say, yeah, we're going to be picking it up until later in the evening. Usually after they've picked it up is when I get the email. But that didn't come through. But I figure we're probably looking about 7th of December or later before I get my train. Which is fine. Okay, and if we end up with less than 20 or fewer than 28 bales, we'll be able to do this in one shipment. Okay. So, another pass. I think kind of did okay with that run. This is obviously only a single row, or a triple row actually, I think. And the Valtra is done. I should look at getting that transferred over to the other field. Okay, options here. It's going to rain in an hour. I could leave the rowing of the other field until after it stops raining, which is typically, I mean, watching some of the farmers who do grass work, they try to get the job done between, rain showers. So if they do get caught short, and one of the farmers I watch has some very old equipment, and so he doesn't always get the job completed when he wants to. It's like, let's lower the weight. He'll get everything mowed, and he'll get it tedded to dry it out a bit. I think most of the time he creates hay, but he won't rake it until his wife does the raking, he does the baling. But if the baler breaks, he'll stop her raking because he doesn't want the hay in rows if he can't bale it on the same day. Because if it rains overnight, then he's kind of stuck because he needs to dry out the hay before he can bale it. So he would have to ted it and rake it all again. So as soon as the baler breaks, that's it. job's done for today until I can fix it. And he's only letting her go a short ways ahead of him. So at worst, there is a tiny bit that is in a row, but everything else is spread out on the field, so he can go back and ted it if it needs to be dried again. And I kind of understand that. So at this point, this is road, this is baled, and it's going to rain at 1 o'clock. I don't care, this is all going to be gone by then. Contract will be done. The issue is raking that other field. No way am I going to be able to bale it and wrap it before the rain comes. But also rules for this series, I don't have to complete the contract by midnight tonight. It's October 1. I can wait until October. I've got until midnight October 4 before. I can't. Yeah, I have to get rid of it. We got a couple of days of no rain, I think, or at least we'll have some breaks in the weather that I can do it with. Okay, coming to the end here. I'm really not sure if we've got another bale in this. We shall see. How close can I get to the Valtra without wrecking it? That was kind of good. Yeah, there's not another bale here. That's fine. I think we'll just get the rest of this row and call it a good one. Alrighty, let's raise the weight, raise the pickup, turn it off. That's the throw them out the back, and that's the fold up. Okay, we'll play roundabouts with the Valtra. Okay, that's all the square baling we have to do today. So I can take this over here. I guess one of the options I do... Okay, one of the options I do have, because I'm going to have to put time in to ship out those bales. I can use the round baler on the Renault. Might do that. This is a flat field, so rolling and wrapping with the Renault is going to be fine. It's the fields on the other side of the road towards that castle that are very steep, and the Renault does have a few issues with equipment that requires horsepower close to its operating capacity. Okay, you go there, join on to that. Let's go have a look at you guy. Let's turn you on. Okay, let's go forwards. It looks like the field's dried out. Yay. And if we look at equipment maintenance, we're stuck on about 85%. So, regular worker, go. Oops. Start the engine. So yeah, the plan there, I'm basically saying we can let the worker do the thing. What are we doing with the worker? We can let the worker do the cultivating contract while we do the manual contract of collecting the bales. This will not take me long. Didn't look at how many bales I created. Well, I guess we're about to find out. And yes, this does work with both round and square bales. That's an improvement from Farm Sim 19, where a lot of the auto loads were single bale type. As I said, don't think there's enough here for us to create another bale. So we'll just race around here, get this done. Actually, this is interesting. We're up to 12 already. Oh. Now, as far as I'm aware, this will do 18. Sorry, 28. Although maybe square bales not as many. Well, we're at 60% at 17. Okay, there's still capacity. Are we going 4 high? Yep. Awesome. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then there's 3 more. So, I'm going to suggest, if this will support 28 bales, we are pretty much right there. Ooh, even. 26, 27. Yes, we could have one more bale on this, but we don't have any. Nice. Where do these need to go? Good question. So much easier than the other way. Baling contracts 106. Tethered, bale it, take it to exports. That one is Bales Market. Okay. Let's go.